It's legitimate for people to raise issues about my age, he said to ABC News anchor David Muir in February. Doing that is entirely legal. I'm at a loss for words, so all I can say is watch me. Voter apathy may not be an insurmountable obstacle entirely. Even though they were leery of Biden running again, some of the same Democratic-leaning adults surveyed by ABC News earlier this year said that it wouldn't make them support Republicans like Trump. In a similar vein, while almost half of Democrats said they didn't want Biden to run again in a poll this month, 78% of them said they approved of the job he is doing. The poll, which was conducted by the Associated Press and the NORC Center for Public Affairs Research, found that 81% of respondents said they would at least probably vote for him in a general election. The more demanding requirements of a campaign that does not occur in the midst of a pandemic, as the previous one did, may put Biden's advanced age to the test. Due to the spread of COVID-19 in 2020, Biden had to severely curtail his travel and conduct the majority of his campaigning online. The president will probably travel more this time than he did the last, even as two unlikely primary rivals, Marianne Williamson and Robert F. Kennedy Jr., declared they would be running for the Democratic nomination. Biden has been making it increasingly clear in recent months that he intended to run while delaying making an official announcement. But the party's unprecedented victory in the midterm elections last year helped to silence discussion in Washington about the president's potential second term. Since delivering his State of the Union address in February, he has frequently told crowds that he wants to finish the job on a number of different issues, including health care, abortion rights, gun control, and a host of others. Since then, he has traveled the nation bragging about his successes, including his victories in the legislature. Prior to Tuesday's announcement, he also made the case that under his administration, domestic manufacturing experienced a renaissance, resulting in the creation of hundreds of thousands of jobs and hundreds of millions of dollars in private investment. Biden has facilitated the passage of significant spending bills for infrastructure and pandemic relief, as well as laws that support domestic semiconductor chip and clean energy technology production, raise taxes on corporations, and implement the most significant gun reform policies in decades. But all of those victories happened when Democrats had total control of Congress. Republicans have controlled the House since January and are determined to obstruct Biden's agenda while, in their view, acting as a check on the administration by, among other things, looking into his behavior. Conservatives have posed a potentially disastrous problem by refusing to raise the nation's debt ceiling, while urging Biden to agree to reduce federal spending. Unless the president agrees to negotiate, which he won't do as long as the discussions are linked to the debt limit that poses the threat of an unprecedented national default, the resolution of that conflict may influence the storyline going into 2024.